Alright, so for today's video, we're going to discuss the possibility of Jamaica winning that elusive gold medal in the women's 4x4 relay. As we all know, the USA has pretty much dominated this event for the last couple of years. However, in the last World Championship, I personally saw a glimmer of hope for the Jamaicans. Reason being, based on the margin that the US won by, along with other factors associated with both teams, which we'll discuss shortly. So I know most people will say right off the bat that this is just a pipe dream. USA is simply too strong in the 4x4. With the likes of Sydney McLaughlin, Athing Mu, Talithia Diggs, just to name a few. So yes, USA are indeed a powerhouse in this event and have quite the depth, I might add. But now let's go to some facts that some of you might have missed. First of all, let's go back to the rankings for last year, 2022. Now, immediately, what jumps out at me is the fact that there are two Jamaicans in the top 10. As a matter of fact, both of them are joint 7th with 49.87. That's Cherokee Young and Candice McLeod. What else stands out or jumps out at me is the fact that above them, there are no Americans. There are no Americans, right? Of course, from a US perspective, the argument will be that, their fastest 400-meter runners didn't actually run many 400-meter flats. And of course, the first person that comes to mind is Sydney McLaughlin. She's a 400-meter hurdler, and she didn't really run that many 400-meter flats. And of course, they would say that if she did, she would probably be like in the top 5 on this list, if not top 3. And I mean, that could very well be so, but for now, let's just stick to the facts, right? Two Jamaicans, joint 7th, no Americans above them, right? You then have two more Jamaicans coming in at 11th and 12th, sandwiching the only two Americans in the top 15, Talithia Diggs and Britton Wilson, right? So that's four Jamaicans in the top 15 based on their best times in the 400-meter flat. Alright, so once you've digested that, let's just look at some more facts now. Rank number 12, Stacey Ann Williams was not even in the finals for Jamaica, right? Reason being is because she was not quite in the same form that she displayed during the NCAA season, and actually the same goes for Cherokee Young. Both of these young ladies were pretty much worn down after the heavy NCAA season. And I mean, it isn't even much of a debate because, I mean, when you saw them at trials, it was clear that they were not the same or of the same caliber as when they were running in the NCAA. That was obvious, right? So imagine if both of these ladies actually went to Oregon in tip-top shape. First of all, Genevieve Russell, as good as she is, one of our top hurdlers, yes, I think Stacey Ann Williams would have taken her place if she was in the kind of form that she was in the NCAA season. That right there already is a burst of speed added to the team. Couple that with Cherokee Young being in the same kind of form. Now, I think the margin that USA won by would have been a lot less if these things were so. Now, I purposely focused on these two because I think that they will be the two main protagonists if Jamaica should be able to win a gold medal in this event. Now, we all saw how wonderful they did on the NCAA circuit. Imagine now when they are completely focused at the professional level, running races sparingly with the goal to peak at the major championship. So I'll sum this all up by saying this. I think Jamaica can have all of four women running sub 50 on that relay. And if you have four women running sub 50, all it takes then is the determination to win. And I know we have the determination to win. So I really and truly think that gold medal is within reach.